So the first of our, I'll let you come to this page here. The first value is positive thinking, a self-empowerment concept that allows students to have a positive self-image and to value him or herself and their life in all forms. Self-empowerment means that you have a natural tendency to believe that there's going to be a positive outcome, that you have the ability. Self-empower means just what it says. You empower yourself to basically believe that you can get things done, that you can do things, that there's going to be a positive outcome. But in addition to positive thinking, what do you think we would need besides just thinking positively? Any ideas? What do you think? What would you need beside positive thinking in order to be successful, in order to do something well? Any thought? Yes, go ahead.
You have to discard the negative thoughts.
Well, discard the negative thoughts, yes.
And you have to be inner peace.
Yes, inner peace is good. But remember, there's two sides of life. There's the inner side, which is the inner peace, but there's also the outer side. Okay? Good job. We have the outer side. We must take positive action. In other words, we must take those positive thoughts and we must channel those positive thoughts into positive action. The two work together. Positive thinking without taking action is very nice, but doesn't do you as much good as if you channel that into positive action for the outcome that you desire. Now, sometimes what you want in terms of an outcome will be there because you've done all the right things. Sometimes it won't. If something looks like it's not going to turn out the way you want to, don't get stuck in doing things only one way. Be flexible. That's another aspect of positive thinking, is being flexible in your thinking. Be able to change direction when you realize that the current direction is not going to be as productive or advantageous as we might have thought originally. Be flexible, change. And change as many times as necessary. If not, then keep on that one path. But be flexible. Okay, positive thinking, positive action, be flexible. Those three, you should write those down. Positive thinking, positive action, be flexible in your thinking, and be flexible in your action. I mean, a lot of this is common sense stuff. This isn't, like way out there or anything. Positive thinking is a mental, emotional attitude that focuses on the bright side of life and expects a positive result. Expects a positive result. We focus on the bright side of life, the good things in life, the uplifting things in life. And when we do that, we're sending out that energy of thought. Just like those ripples in the pond we talked about. Those positive thoughts rebound within our environment and come back to us supporting our activity in a positive way. Like attracts like. Again, common sense. So, a positive emotional attitude focuses on those things that bring us happiness, joy, creativity, productivity. And just like in meditation, when we let go of any thought, any emotion, any feeling, they're not necessary when we're sitting down. But when we're walking around and doing our daily life, and we realize that this negative emotion, negative thought is coming in, let it go. Just like we did in meditation. It's not useful. Redirect your mind into a more positive line of thinking that will give positive action. So positive thinking is a mental emotional attitude that focuses on the bright side. A positive person anticipates happiness, health, and success. If you anticipate that, there is a high level of probability that that is what you'll get. Not all the time. No. Life is going to throw challenges at us. But the challenges will be much more manageable, much more doable if we have that positive attitude. We'll get through those challenges more quickly. We'll be able to address those challenges in a creative way where we're not going to have to give every ounce of our energy in order to take advantage of getting them finished. So, positive thinking is positive energy. Positive energy is more powerful than negative and allows us to be more productive and fruitful in our efforts. Again, these are simple self-preservation techniques. What I'm recommending, it's for your own good. It's so that you'll live life easier without so much struggle. Okay? It's up to you how you use them. People are more disposed to help us if we are positive. And they dislike and avoid people who are broadcasting negativity. Wouldn't you rather be around someone who has a positive attitude rather than is gloom and doom all the time? Right? If you had a friend and all they did was think of all the bad things that could happen, would you want to be around them?
No.
No, me neither. This is again a common human, characteristic that we are drawn toward people with a positive attitude because they make us feel good. And those positive feelings and positive actions, we can see how successful people can be. Let's be around successful people, not those who are spiraling out of control in a negative direction. They'll just drag us into that black hole with them. You don't want that. Okay? Does that make sense? Can you give me an example of positive thinking? Just anything from your life. Can I get that? Can you help me, please? I'm going to be calling on students. A positive, give me an example in your life of thinking positive about some aspect of your life. That something is happening and you've got a choice. You can say, I can't do that, or I will get this done by preparing, or,
So, like, by positive thinking, we can straight properly, or give an example.
Yeah, an example. Just anything. In your life. Some action. Like, in school. Give me an example from school of positive thinking. You're getting an assignment. And it's kind of difficult. You got a choice. You can say, oh my goodness, I'm going to have a hard time, or I will get this done. Which one will you pick? Yeah. Right. Yes. You think, I can get this done. I just have to get this book here, and this pencil, and this pad, and this piece of research, and I can get it done. That's thinking positively. Right? Very good. Excellent. So these are examples. Just think of examples in your own life where you've got a choice. You can say, oh, this sucks. This is terrible. I got so much work. Or I'll break my work into pieces. I'll make sure I look at each piece, get it done the best I can, then move on to the next one. It's like, how do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time. One bite at a time. So we think logically, reasonably. We break a problem into smaller problems. But smaller problems are easier to solve. Okay? This is part of problem solving is embedded in positive thinking. I know I can get this done. I just have to look at it the right way. I don't have to get everything done right now. I'll take this one piece right here. And I won't even think of these. And I'll address this. I'll study, I'll read it, I'll write something, whatever. And when I'm done with that, I move to the next one. And the next one. And before you know it, it's all done. So you don't get overwhelmed by the bigness of things. Break big things, big problems into smaller ones. Address each one of them independently, and it becomes much easier. So these are some examples of positive thinking.